Dude, can you believe it? The Angels just swept the Mariners. They're 5-2 to start the year. What? What's wrong? Mike Napoli. Aw, fuck. In Tuesday night's game, we saw a bit of pretty much what we've been seeing all season long so far. The pitcher's not getting deep. You said getting deep. Whose ass do we have to kiss to get a pitcher to go 6 or 7 strong innings? Tyler Skaggs took the mound and went 5 innings, giving up 5 runs all in the same inning, striking out 5 and walking 2. Ugh, this is going to be a long season, isn't it? Early season hero Bud Norris went 3 shutout innings to keep the bullpen from getting taxed. The Angels began to chip away at that lead in the 7th and 8th with a run each, followed by a 3-run ninth to tie the game. Mike Trout, doing Mike Trout things, robbed another home run in the top of the 10th. The big bat, Carlos Perez, goes for the suicide squeeze to end the game. The Angels pick up the win 6-5. Am I the only one that got Eric Ibar war flashbacks from the 2008 LDS on that play? That's how you do it, Eric! Great way to kick off the series, coming back from 5 runs down, carrying the momentum into Wednesday and Thursday. And in Game 2 of this series, that's when the luck finally ran out. Texas took Game 2, winning the game 8-3, lighting up Jesse Chavez in 4 1/3 innings. Couple of highlights from the game: Mike Trout with yet another go-ahead home run in the 3rd inning, making it 3-2, and Cole Calhoun knocking in 2 more doubles. And in Thursday's getaway game, the Angels did just that. They pretty much didn't show up. Yu Darvish destroyed us, striking out 10 and 7, giving up nothing. It wasn't until a Danny Espinosa home run in the 9th to bring it to 8-3, which would be the final score for the 2nd consecutive game. Ricky Nolasco continued to give up the long ball. He is tied for first in the AL for home runs allowed. Thank you for Jared Weaver being in the National League now. Tell me if you've heard this one before. Angels starting pitcher doesn't go 6 innings. Alright, so we knew going into this season that Angels pitching would not be blowing batters away every time. But come on! In the first 10 games of this season, we've only had 1 game where our starting pitcher has gone at least 6 innings. I know, it's only been 10 games. Sample size. Don't read too much into it. But how can you not? There are so many question marks on this team right now. Gary Richards and his cramps and dehydration, yet he still hasn't resumed throwing. So something is going on clearly. So a few things we learned from this series. Tuesday night's comeback shows this team does have a lot of fight in them compared to recent seasons. At the rate our bullpen is going right now, their arms are going to be falling off by the end of July. There were some positives though. Cole Calhoun picked up his 100th career double on Wednesday night. Mike Trout continued his dominance with a home run on Wednesday. And Danny Espinosa got going with 2 home runs on the series. One, unfortunately, a meaningless Vernon Wells home run, but a home run nonetheless. Now, what I really want to talk about is Mike fucking Napoli. I just don't understand how this team still pitches to this guy. I guess his 19 career homers off the Angels going into this series wasn't enough for Socha to be like, let's walk the guy. Let's pitch around him. Going into today's game, he's batting .347, .451, .694 against the Angels in 62 games. He's almost averaging 60 home runs a season. And what does Mike Napoli do? Picks up 4 hits and 1 home run. Didn't we suffer enough with Vernon Wells sucking it up for us? And thank you, Mike Trout, for robbing him of a second. After Thursday's game, the Angels are now being outscored by 2, 45 runs scored to 47 runs given up. So clearly there's an issue there. Now, again, it's only 10 games in, but it does kind of give you an idea of what to expect for the rest of the season. These comeback wins have been really fun and exciting to watch. Don't get me wrong. But you cannot rely on that all season long. The Angels are not going to miraculously come back from 3, 5, 7 runs down every night to win these games. Eventually, you need good starting pitching. So for each video, I'll be doing a top 3 performers of each series and or game. You want to take a wild guess at who star number 1 is? Sadly, you have to tip your cap to Yu Darvish on his dominating performance on Thursday. Again, 7 strong, 10 strikeouts, no runs. Thanks again for the fuck you, we got Pujols t-shirts, Chuck. Because in reality, it's more like, we have Pujols. And my second star goes to Danny Espinosa, who picked up 4 RBIs and hit 2 home runs in the 3-game set. And the final star of the series goes to Mike Trout, who picked up 5 hits, 1 home run, 2 RBIs, and 1 badass robbed home run in extra innings. Ha! Suck it, Napoli! The Angels now hit the road for a 3-game set starting Friday night against the Royals. followed by a 4-game set in Houston before returning home next Friday against Toronto. For the sake of the bullpen and their arms for falling off, I really hope our rotation can step up and put together a couple of decent outings. Now, I'd like to give a big shout out to a good friend of mine, Chuck Ritcher, founder of AngelsWin.com, now part of thesportsdaily.com, for allowing me to post my videos on here. If you haven't checked them out yet, please do so now. I'll leave the link in the description below. Great place for fans to talk baseball and everything else imaginable. So you guys know the drill. Like the video and subscribe. Be on the lookout for my Game 1 of the Ducks and Calgary series recap coming up on Friday. And then look for my series recap video against the Royals coming out on Monday.